our people. And now we see that our president is not joking with that. When we talk about state police, we talk about faster response. People are now more closer to the police. These police will understand the terrain and are now able to be there just to crop out all this insecurity happening in Nigeria. Coming at a time where United States has their eyes on us, I think this is a step in the right direction.
No, it is a step in the right direction. 10 days ago, thereabout, I said on this table that, Mr. President, please declare a state of emergency in security, on security, so that things will move faster. Now, he did not only declare that, he now gave a backing to the cry for state policing, which we all have seen that it is a better security structure for you to have several layers of security. So if we have state security now, the next thing we'll be talking about is the local governments also have to have their own kind of security structure that works with the state police. So you see, it's from the local government to the state and the state to the federal. And this in no way means that they will be working against each other. They will be complementing each other. Crime, they say, is local. So crime prevention should be local. And finally, we are moving towards that direction. I foresee a situation where we're going to have better security in Nigeria and better crime prevention in Nigeria. We're going to be more proactive now because people that are directly given the responsibility to do this are people that know the terrain, they know the people, they even know the bad eggs in the society.
Ibrahim, I'm very excited about this one. I believe that right about now, no governor will say, I cannot handle any security thing. Now people will take accountability. It's not every time you rush to the federal government, you as a governor, as your state, what is really happening. But I think that is a step in the right direction that our president is doing this at this time with the rate of insecurity happening in Nigeria.
Yes, most definitely. And I love the fact that the governors now have their work cut out for them. Yeah, the president saying that they should recruit more police officers. At first they gave 30, that's the figure, and again is saying that additional 20. I guess having realized that that is not even enough. Even with the 50 additional that we're expecting, that's not even enough. But one thing is, they're not going to recruit and then they start work immediately. It's still going to take some time. For instance, they would, that process of recruitment, they bring them on board. He has said that the NYC camps should be used for training facilities, for the new, recruits. So that is going to take about 3 months or thereabouts, or 6 months altogether. By the time they are out of there, they are still going to go back to their families like, we are done training, have some rest, and then 3 months again before they get to join. So it might take, let's say, 9 to like a year before we have a very concrete one. But this is a state of emergency. It may be that anyone that is recruited will definitely almost get cracking immediately because there is no time to waste, there's no time to rest, there's no time to start imagining how is it going to be if I become police officer. But they should also have it at the back of their mind that anyone we are bringing on board, fine, it's a state of emergency, we want to do everything pronto. We need to also profile these people that are coming, that we will be employing, and then we need to know the kind of person they are, I know they will do their due diligence, but state police, the president has always given its backing to state police. And at the time, we had about 20 or 26 or thereabouts of states that actually showed interest, in establishing state police. So some governors are still withholding their interest about state police. That's why he's saying National Assembly, let's allow any state that is willing and ready to form their own form of state police.
For me, Ibrahim, I'm hoping that it doesn't take this long. And from the way we're seeing the president, coming out with all these directives, it shows that he's just saying enough is enough. We need to make sure that Nigeria is safe. We also heard that, right now police officers will not be working with VIPs again. Like all of these are, just steps that are being taken to make sure that we have our force there to safeguard us. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones supposed to do that. I know that their due diligence will be done. I just like the fact that we're adding more people to our police force because oftentimes we've said we do not have enough people to actually fight for us. But now we're seeing that additional people will be added.
Let us look at the advantages of this thing. Apart from fighting crime faster and stronger and all that, it's going to create employment. A lot of young men and women are going to have jobs, And number two, those people that are not career criminals but want to use crime as a stopgap to raising monies, they will change their minds completely. Now, investors will feel safer to come into Nigeria, and even Nigerian investors will feel safer to invest their monies in Nigeria, not to repatriate monies to other places as we are seeing here, unfortunately. Now, because it is a state of emergency, training is going to be short course.
I think that they have to train them properly, but those who are already in service would also be retrained. They'll actually be briefed on how they can carry out, because some of them, they are so complacent that what they do is to provide security for the VIPs, know how to stop all these commercial buses or private cars.
But the thing is that, Ibrahim, even with that, Ibrahim, I feel like we just need to remove the bad eggs, because I tell you, whenever we talk about this, we still have some police officers that are upright. I know police officers that will never take bribe, and they respect their uniform and they respect Nigeria. So it's just that we have bad, and it's everywhere. You always have bad eggs, that will come and want to destroy it. But I'm happy with what the president is doing. We want to see more of this. We've been talking about action, especially me. I've been shouting action on this table. So I'm happy that we're taking these actions, and I just pray and I hope that, it will bring good results and Nigerians can be safe. Nigerians can sleep, close their two eyes and wake up, and we will not be hearing all this kind of deadly stories. But anyway, there's still more to talk about all of this security on the show, so don't go anywhere. We will take a quick breather now, and when we return, Ibrahim is ready for the newspaper review. Stay with us.